motherfucking building. What's going on? If you want to pull up, say what's up, say what's happening. Shout out to everybody's pulling up in the building. It's your boy All Star Izzy. Get the likes up, ladies. I see you pulling up, gentlemen. I see you. Shout out to those who check the replay. You already know your boy All Star is here for the Player Talk Tuesdays. It's one of my favorite days out the week. I ain't gonna lie. And we're gonna be doing a lot of this every week. We're gonna be having Player Talk Tuesdays, okay? Because there's so much player shit that I'm gonna talk about. There's so much player shit in this world. There's so much player shit to do, bro. And we're gonna have to make sure that we speak on these things, bro. But how's everybody doing tonight? What's up? If you're in the building, make yourself known and say what's up to your boy All Star Izzy, dog. My dog Danny's in the building. What's up, player? How you feeling tonight, bro? What's good with you, bro? How you doing? What's up with it? Big shout out to Danny, man. But listen, this is gonna be a very important one. It's one of the ones that it's pretty obvious in a sense, but not, sometimes I still gotta remember that common sense ain't that common. And I really like that saying. What's good, Elevator? My dog is in the building. What's up, bros? Hey, how you feeling, man? Listen, I'm starting, you know what's so cool? I'm starting to really learn like more of my lane and shit. Like I've always like had a grasp on it, but we still starting to figure this shit out like more and more as we do it. But that's how you know it's important to keep like knowing what you need to do in life in general to get into the direction that you need to. But today, specifically, what we're gonna be talking about is if you talk that big, you gotta walk it like you talk it. Okay, I was listening to Migos. I think it was, what was it? Is that what it's called? I forgot what the song is called, but it was, the chorus is "Walk It Like You Talk It." It might be called what that is. You know what I'm saying? But yo, okay. Remember the rule for this shit. Every player's power is their privacy, but there's things that I'm still gonna share with you guys because signing no NDAs, I choose my situations carefully for me to provide it. I just had some big barber content creator coming to the city. This has had me thinking to be on my good. Are you gonna go out there and meet the person? Definitely do that, bro, if you haven't already. Hey, check out, remember the live that I did last night, how to be the most interesting man in the room. Definitely try to apply that, take the notes if you haven't already, and try to apply that into it, especially with meeting like people of a certain reputation and standard. That really helps them a lot for the things that I said. But I hope that goes well for you. Actually, I know it's gonna go well. But like I'm saying, man, so okay. I was thinking about this, and I remember when I was talking to this lady the other night, and I gave an example in one of my videos about come closer and smell me, because I forgot what it was like. Basically, she liked the way that my cologne smelled. And you know what's crazy? Oh, I'll be like, everything, you know that. You know what I'm saying? We fly out here, you see what I'm saying? But this, first of all, the coat that I had on last night, that shit smells like straight perfume, bro. I gotta get that shit clean. That shit smell like straight women. I was like, God damn. I was like, that shit smell crazy as hell. But basically, what I'm saying is this, okay? So this is a very small example, but it's impactful. So I'm talking to a lady, she said she likes how I smell. She likes my cologne. We're exchanging conversation and we're flirting a little bit. And then she mentions the cologne again. She's like, I know that smell. I know you just smell good. And I was like, you can come get closer. It smell a little bit better. Cause I put some I got this little rubbing cologne thing. I put some of that like over here type of thing. So then when they hug me, they get close to my neck and shit. So boom, I tell her that. She gets a little close cause she doesn't know if I'm like, I don't think it's a misjudgment on me. I just think that a lot of guys just talk shit and they don't actually back it up, okay? So basically, she got a little closer and then she was like, is this too close or were you just talking shit? And I was like, oh no, I was being serious. Come closer. So she got closer a little bit and I just put my hand on her waist and pushed her in just a little bit. And she got close. She started smelling me. She was like, she was smelling me. She was like, oh, you better stop playing or something like that, or you trouble. So like just around that, I forgot exactly what she was saying, but when she was saying that, it made me think of everything that I was talking about and like what comes into life and what I like why being a player is somebody who doesn't just talk it, he does it. You got to walk it like you talk it, basically. Okay. Let me read these comments really quickly. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but it was a couple weeks ago. Okay, but I'll stop by the barbershop to get my name out there. There you go. And then once you do that, let me know how that went and talk back. Hey, respect to my dog Lawless in the building. Yes, sir. Love to see you. But I see opportunity everywhere. It's just you have to be ready. Yes. Seasoning. And that's magnetism, bro. And we're gonna talk a lot about that. So if any questions you guys have me as right now. You already know I got my meetings going on later tonight and shit. But if you got any questions, if you want any further explanation on that, let me know for sure. Because yeah, positioning, that's another great way of it as well. But magnetism, most definitely, because I'm there, everything else is there. Like that's magnetism 101, and that's seizing the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? What's good, 2-3? How you feeling, man? Salute, salute. But basically, what I was gonna circle back to. Women deal and they talk to a lot of guys who don't back up what they say. And see, that's one thing that I'm really big on. Now, I like to tease, I like to be playful, I like to talk my shit, right? That's just fun. Like that's my style. Somebody, you can have a completely different style, but my style, I like to tease a little bit. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to flirt. I like to kind of like pick on you, but not like I'm bullying you. I just be like, I will say the obvious basically. If I notice a woman is a little shy and she's like smiling, but she's like trying to cover her smile. I have the video. I think it was with Jay. I said like that was actually, wow, that's crazy. That came into mind. But like something like that, I pick out the obvious and be like, oh, why you got to do that? You don't got to be too shy. It's just me. What's going on with you? And then just having fun with it, just the banter. I like that because the big forehead, the big forehead, you know what I'm saying? Like all the types of a little snorting and the laugh that comes up about. But I like to just tease and have fun. And see, the thing is that there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that when people, mainly men, right, guys who think they smooth women, a lot of that stuff, they think that they're flirting with women, they're trying to like get with them, but then they can't get to the finish line because most men are afraid of their own success. So it's like they talk it and they may be. I met somebody the other day. He was telling me, he was like, I like knowing that I can more than actually smashing. And I'm like, to an extent, I can see why, like, it is nice to know you can have it, but why, if you want to have it, also do something with it, because then that's like, it's like unless you guys both had that understanding, but most people just do that just to know that, to have their ego in it. I think that's what it is, really. They're like, oh, I'd rather know that I can get you like this. I'll say all these sweet things. I'll say all these nice things to you, but I won't do nothing about it. So, and that's how most people usually do if they're manipulators or they want to get their ego fed and everything like that. You seem familiar? Probably. What's going on? How you feeling? Gabba? What up, Gabba? How you feeling? But regardless, though, it's important if you're talking to women and you're talking shit to them and you want to get something going, or you just flirt. Listen, bro, a small tease of that woman, right? Trying to smell me in my cologne and me telling her to come closer to smell it like right here, and her being like, oh, are you just talking shit? Or are you just saying something? And it's like me being like, no, you really actually can. And then pulling her towards it. Cause it's like, wow, like, holy shit, like, okay, shit, you gonna get something started. Most men, are not backing up with what they want to say. If you're talking some shit and you gonna tell a woman, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, you got to fuck the shit out of her. You see, I remember years ago, there was this I had a coworker, right? And he was like, man, I'm finna smash this girl. He's like, I gotta smash her, I gotta do something with it. So I'm like, oh yeah, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, do your thing, but if you're smashing your coworkers, remember, don't smash your coworkers. But if you're smashing your coworkers, bro, they're gonna be telling the friends, shit, if they're cool with the supervisors, they're finna tell the supervisors. You better go crazy. But just in that small example, you gotta do the same thing when it applies to just talking shit to women. Now, if you're just talking shit, you don't want nothing to do with it, then that's one thing. Other than that, you have to back up everything that you say. Otherwise, you're gonna be a false player. And that's how most people really are. You see, women they're not running into real men who are gonna back up with what they say. That's some player shit, to back up with what you say and show up on what you said what you was gonna do. If you say you're gonna smash like that, you gotta smash like that. If you say this is what we're gonna do, then you're gonna have to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. That's what's up, Gabba. Yeah, take me through it. Nah, for sure, exactly. Yeah, that's what's up. You'll be good, Gabba. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. No worries. No worries. You'll be alright. Just eat some ice cream and Eat some ice cream. I know how you motherfuckers like to do sometimes. You know what I mean? Y'all get in y'all feelings and want to eat some ice cream and suppress all your feelings. I think you should probably do that. But shout out to you though, 1,000. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button. You're more than welcome to subscribe. You already know that we are here right now. Now let me look up something really quickly into my notes. This is something that I was thinking about earlier while I was on the road. So hold on. Wait, let me see something. Give me one brief moment, y'all. I got you. You would never subscribe? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, guided meditations, yeah, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But I want to say this really quickly too, because this goes hand in hand with the player talk about you gotta walk it like you talk it. It's that, you know, okay, I say swag, I'll talk about swaggy, I'll say swag and all that shit. And cause I talk about swag as a further extension besides your clothes. And I was thinking about that because I was thinking about what I was talking about last night in the future videos that I'm about to start recording. And there was this line that said, in my mind I had to type this down, but then I prompted to be more professional because it sounds really professional. I don't sound like this. But it says this swag means, well, excuse me, genuine swag is about the whole package, not just the outward display. One more time. Genuine swagger is what it says. It says swagger. Like, who says swagger? No one in the club got swagger like us. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But okay. Genuine swag is about the whole package, not just the outward display. And I truly believe that deep down in my core, because how you come off to women, how you talk to them, how you're flirting, how you're speaking, the banter, the conversation pieces that you're saying to her, how she feels with you, the direction you're guiding certain things to, the way that you're moving certain pieces together, the way that you're incorporating other people into the conversation, all of that is swag. You can still have fly clothes, because I'm a fly motherfucker. I like to have fly clothes, but also I know that swag is an extension of my conversation and the things that I say. Yes, swag starts within, exactly. Like, and I'm grateful that I learned that shit early on. What's good, the owl? What's up? How you doing? I've seen you before. Hey, 1993 call. They need to get their. Hey, I'm gonna pin that. They need to get their look back. That's tough. Hey, I'm bringing it back. Then I don't even know how they look back in 1993. I should low key look it up. But if we got some similar looks, I'm fine with that. That's hard. I fuck with that. Okay, with a throwback. No, you know what I'm saying. What's good? Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. All-Star, what's up? Yes, we know each other. What's up? What's going on? Yeah, I've seen you, and if I'm not mistaken, I've seen you in some lives before. Nah, J Future, this is not that type of live. Anyways, going back for everything that I'm saying, when you're talking, and you're talking the things that you need to back up, right? Not only is it just with women, but in life in general, it is important to back up with what you are saying. Flirting is just a fun way to see who's captivated by what you're saying. Flirting is a fun way to see who wants to engage with you. Now let's see, flirting, you can flirt, it can take to something physical, and then it could take to other things happening afterwards. Just as an example I gave you. And plus there's been other examples. You see, I'm a tease, but and this is important, when you're out here flirting with women. Be a tease, but also back up the teasing stuff. So another example that I did, a woman said, I remember I was working as a security guard. I know, right? Me as a security guard, what the fuck? All black, all that had braids and shit. I was a security guard. There was this girl that was like a regular that kept coming through there. And then I remember we just started talking and shit like that. And she told me she was cute. No, she told me that I was cute, and I said the same thing for her. And I was like, why you keep looking at my lips? And she was like, maybe I want to kiss him. So I said, okay, come do it right now. And mind you, I'm on the clock, right? But to be honest, bro, I mean, I didn't even fuck about that job as much. So I probably would have did it. You know, I fuck with PDA. But regardless, though, okay, I said a little bit a lot. But regardless, though, when I told her, I was like, come kiss me, since you're looking at so much. And then so she got close. I'm telling you, like, this is her face, this is me. I'm standing still while she's approaching me and she's about to kiss me. And then she got a little close, and then she backed up and she was like, yeah, you're crazy, you're dangerous, something like that. And she was like, were you actually gonna let me? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not just saying it just to say it. But here's the thing. Being able to tease and flirt can lead to situations where it can become a situation where you can do something physical, where you can end up kissing in the club, where you can end up kissing in a bar. I've made out with a couple of women before on some. We just did it because that's where it led to. Because you gotta walk it like you talk it. If you talk that big shit, you have to back up and do big shit too. If you say you finna lay it down, and you're talking that good stuff in her ear, she getting wet between the legs, she talking, she like, oh my God, I want this, I need this, oh my God, you crazy, you want to then you gotta tell her, then and there, be like, yes, this was, you gotta lay that shit down the same night or whenever you can. But you gotta back up everything that you're saying because you don't want to be inconsistent on your end. You don't want to be afraid. You see, this is where real, true experience comes in. Guys who don't have a lot of experience are just saying that. They're just saying certain things just so they can feel like some type of way. So they can be like, I want to feel like that guy. But when it's time to be that guy, I'm afraid now I'm kind of backing up a little bit. What's good? Hold on. What's up, Lily? 6'4", 255 lean, by the way. That's tough. That's tough. What happens when I try to flirt but they don't like it, aka you? You crazy, bro. Well, you know, maybe that could work on a man who likes men. But, you know, I like women. Sorry to disappoint you. But what's good? You funny as hell. How can you? Appreciate it. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. What's up, King Craze? What's up, man? How you doing? It's Nathan. Oh, what's up, Nathan? How you feeling, man? What's good? What's good? Like, yo, Jay Fisher, you crazy as hell, boy. Like, what the hell? Anyways, man, shots. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you are here, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to your boy. We on the road to the top, baby. Thank you for being here. If you got any questions, definitely put a kid in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We in a bitch. I'm doing good. What's good, twin? Only one Lily, and that's your twin. There's another one here. Wait, hold on. What's going on? It's like we in a matrix right now. Anyways, but going forward with what I'm saying. So it's like this, okay? And also, I'm about to be dropping a fire fucking video. I have my official all-star method on how to talk to women, on how to approach them. You see, I don't like the whole cold approach idea because I feel like that's pedestalizing something. Really, it's just being it's just having a conversation with a woman you find interesting. I'm not gonna talk about it too much. I'm dropping a video tomorrow night. If you haven't checked out my new videos, I just dropped a video on how to become the ultimate ladies man, which is it's honestly one of the most important videos I probably put out this year. One of the most, I think top 10 for sure. I say top 10 though because when people think ladies man, they think somebody who's like. Actually, let me say this. Let me ask you guys, what do you guys think about when you hear ladies man, what does that mean? What does that mean to y'all? Is Lonnie, how you say that? Is Lonnie? Is Lonnie, you 6'4"? Who's dating? Question. Do you have a different persona with your glasses on? You know a different player appeal or approach, or are you just legally blind? No, I'm around constant screens almost every single day. Like I'm always having a screen in my face, and this helps me a lot with the lighting. Like it hurts my eyes too much. I don't know if y'all feel that. Like do y'all like my eyes get a little dry sometimes. Phones, calls, meetings. I'm always in front of the shit. So this is very calming right now for me. And it feels good. I don't feel like I gotta strain myself. Hold on. I look like Mexican Matrix. That's lit. Appreciate that. Somebody said that to me the other day. I went to this place. I forgot what it was called. It was a nice place. Damn, what was it called? I just be going places. I went over there. This lady that was opening the door for us, right? I think she works there, but she was opening doors. She was like, you look like from the Matrix. And I told her she's in the simulation. 5'2". 5'2" is fun stuff for sure. 5'2". Oh, I'm weak as fuck. I thought you funny as fuck. Yes, long vitamins, trust me, they work, especially if you have a lot of screen. Okay, thank you. No, yo, Cringe Lord, come on, bro. Absolutely not. You like my I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Ain't nothing too crazy. It's just Cardi is. Ain't nothing too Cardi is. It's not too crazy. I'm scared of having surgery. You'll be all right. I hope everything goes well. But how you doing, Megan? I'm gonna send Jules. Hey, I appreciate you. Nah, they short. That's it. That is pretty short. That is pretty short. Not for real. But anyways, going back to us talking about my all-star method is gonna come out tomorrow. But just in general, just for this method about talking your big shit. Thank you for the hundreds, Roxanne. I appreciate you. You the one. You the one. But just in general, talking about flirting can take into physical stuff. It can happen fast. You see, this is how when people feel like you couldn't have a one night stand in like 5 minutes. Bro, I remember that happened for me. I met this woman. We talked. She was just like, okay. So it's me and my homie. Me and my homie. We at the bar, like basically at this place. We had a bar. We coming in and out. We had to sit down because it was too crazy upstairs. So we went downstairs. We sat down in the front. These two women came in. They thought we were security, and we're like, we're not security. I was like, what makes you think that? It's because we look good. Well, I said we look good because I was, my dog, but pause. Anyways, so like, yeah, and then one of the women's came up talking to me. The other one came to the other girl, other dude, whatever the case is. We talking and shit. She was like, you cute. I said the same thing. And then she was like, you better stop playing. I don't know why women do that. Why do y'all do that? Like, a lot of women do that all the time. You better stop playing. You better stop playing. A guy said that shit too. I think they do that when they nervous or scared. I don't fucking know. Anyways, she was like, you better stop playing. I'm here for the weekend. I got a hotel right over there. And I said, okay, bet. Listen, I'm gonna be here tonight. And then afterwards, hit me up and I'll come over there tonight. She said, all right, bet. Come tonight. See, first of all, I be just talking. Like, I don't just be talking, but I just talk. I like to flirt. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I like to flirt myself. So I'm flirting with her. Damn, are they calling me already? Hold on, y'all. It's only 12:03. These motherfuckers trying to get into the meeting already. Anyways, we get into that. Boom, we had a one night stand. We get into that shit. Appreciate that. I need to ask you a question in the back. Okay, bet that. Do that, bro. All-star age. I'm 27. How old are you? And don't say. Hey, thank you for the floating hearts. I appreciate it. Had to be an AI bot. What's up, Taz? Cut the cap. You funny as hell. Connections and interactions. Is that the real question? Shit, my interactions be connections. Oh God, though. Hold on, y'all. I swear, I don't know what it is about people. Hey, look, if it's not that time, please don't call me. Give me a second. I'm supposed to have a meeting in like 15 minutes. Hold on. Yo, why is this song playing in the background? Give me a second, y'all. Red pill. You took the red pill? Hell no. What the hell is red pill? All I know is all-star pill, bro. Stop playing. A nervous tactic. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I remember I was talking to somebody, and they actually asked me. They were like, do you get nervous when you flirt or like talk to women? I told them no. I was like, if anything, I think it's excitement, but not overly excited. I just like what I do. I like when I flirt, cause it's something that's been happening a lot in my life. But when I realized like flirting is just like an extension of myself. It's something that I actually like to flirt with women, and I like to make shit happen with them. Wow, here's a red pill. Why would I be? All-star, if I ever needed to practice, I'll be your test. If you ever need to practice, I'll be your test subject. Practice on what exactly? Beta testing. No, facts. And Anthony or whatever the hell. I appreciate you being here. You know you're gonna suck up all this game, bro. I could tell someone like you needs some assistance. Flirting with women is enjoyable. Oh, most definitely. Oh, you saying practice? I may need to practice a lot then. I may need to get myself together and keep going. Take notes. Most definitely, yeah, gotta take notes. Yeah, flirting with women is enjoyable. Cause it can bring you into so many different situations that a lot of people don't see. Like in my video that I just dropped, how to become the ultimate ladies man anywhere you go. I flirt with one woman. We go, she takes me to this other place that it's like a big space, but it has multiple rooms. She takes me into this new space over there, and there's a whole bunch of other women, and she's introducing me to other women because I opened the door, we're having conversation and flirting with her, and then flirting with other women that came across and opening that door into it. See, flirting. Now, I want to say this. Let me say this as carefully as I can, because some people hear shit and then they try to run with it as if like, oh my God, well, this is what All Star said on the record and to clear the air. I'm not saying to flirt just so, how do I say it? Don't flirt to just put shit up on the wall and think you're going to get your way in some way. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be able to stay attentive. You got to be present when you're flirting with women. It can help you to gain access into different rooms as well. But don't use it as a way to manipulate women and shit, because that's not what it is. Can I listen to Divine by Stray Kids? I don't want to get copyrighted, but maybe in the future for sure. Maybe in the future for sure. Most definitely. But listen, y'all, I got a couple more minutes on here. If you got any questions, go ahead and put any cues in the chat. This is my Player Talk for Player Talk Tuesdays. We're going to be doing Player Talk every single week. Every Tuesday. Every Tuesday is going to be happening. And we're going to be speaking on it. Playful, banter, direct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see, that helps. And especially when you're being playful, but you're still saying, that's the smooth assertiveness I talked about. Smooth assertiveness 101. When you can be smooth and you can talk that shit, but you're also direct with it and having fun. Oh, you like a small thing you can say. You're talking, she's talking with you, you can have a good conversation, right? And then it's like, why don't you just say it? And she's like, say what? And I'm like, why don't you just say you want me already? Like, you already doing all this and everything. Why don't you just tell me? Playful, banter, but direct. Oh, what? Oh, me? You think I want you? What makes you think that? How close you are? Because I'll tell you this. Here, I know you might be a little bit shy, but how about this? I think you are fine, and I want you. How about that? Oh, I want you too. Like, I remember when I called that girl fine as hell, I told her, I talked to the sexy ass woman. I was talking to her ass. We was having a good convo. And I was like, you fine as hell. I just had to say it. I was like, in this, let me say this too. It's nothing wrong with telling a woman she looks good. I'm going to talk about how to be effective with your compliments in another video. But there is nothing wrong with telling a woman she looks good. That shit is amazing. What up, Tasha? What you mean you missed out? Play the game is good for women. Question, Ram, did you eat? Make sure to eat some tomorrow. Viva. Viva out here being my nutritionist. And that's how you got them. Exactly, Tasha. Exactly. You right, though. You right, Anthony. You right. How much for you to mail me an envelope of your fingernail clippings? Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Probably like 1,000. That's a little bit too low. $1,000. No. Let me up it higher. Cause now I sound like I'm cheap. 10K. 10K is lit. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. We in this thing. It's Asian Morpheus. I'm not even Asian, bro. I'm Filipino. But yeah. No, but that's the thing though. It's flirting can really get you into some places, but you got to know how to flirt though. That's a lot of guys just be saying shit just to say shit. And like, see, here's the thing too. When you if you tell a woman she fine as hell, you gotta say it a certain way. You gotta have some sexual undertone while you're saying it. Cause see, a guy like Anthony would be like, I think you fine as hell. A guy like Anthony goes say it with a little, he go have some like it's gonna give a woman the ick. She gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, what the fuck? You know, that like he's gonna be like, what? And Anthony gonna be like, oh, you know, I think you fine as hell. Or I think you fine as hell. Right? And then eyes get big as shit, they're like, I think you fine as hell. Right? Doing all that bullshit. You gotta have some swag when you say it. See, that's why I'm saying swag is an extension of how you feel about yourself and who you are within. I think you fine as hell. Like that is enough. You gotta be suave. There needs to be some there needs to be some swag. Like guys would tell women how sexy they look and then be like, but then be like, I think you are just a fine piece of specimen. Oh, hold on. Or even calling women a fine shit. Listen, I'm not calling women fine shit, but if I did, it'd be the sexiest thing on earth. It's just a lot of the things that you say gotta have some swag to it. Like, that is exactly, yeah, shout out Taz. What's up, AJ? Oh, A-Just, what's up with it? Where the buzz at? The buzz is over there in the, you know what I'm saying? It's over there. Now, you facts. Oh, my God. Yo, Anthony's so crazy. What's up, John? How you feeling, man? I'm not Filipino? Yeah, no, it's crazy. Anthony mad as hell. He like, damn it, that's the guy he reminds me of that guy who took my bitch that one time. Oh my God, I hate him. Anthony, listen, guys like you can learn some game. Okay, you can get some game, bro. Because listen, I know you're not pulling. And if you are pulling, it's probably not the ones you like. But let me tell you how to pull the ones that you do like, okay? I got you, bro. Trust me, I got you. I know you like to hate on dudes. It's kind of weird at 12 at midnight. It's kind of a little odd, I ain't gonna lie. But I got you, bro. I got you, okay? Because I'm for the world. I assist everybody, even if they down bad. All right. So, Anthony, this is what we're going to do, okay? Repeat after me because I know you're typing, but while you're holding your phone and typing in the screen, I know you're going to say it because you really do want some swag. So, that's what you're going to do. Repeat after me. Instead of saying you're fine as hell, don't say it like that. Say it like this. You're fine as hell. Like that. Eye contact. Make sure you look at her. Don't be like, you're fine as hell. You know, you be fine as hell. You're not doing all that. You telling her, you fine as hell. That's it. And you got it. Now go ahead. I know you hear. Go ahead and say it in the background. Bad Weekend, new album, Torture. What's up, Tainted? Just trolling. I know you trolling. No, here's the thing. Even if you're trolling, that's fine. You can cover up however you feel about yourself. But one thing I know about motherfuckers who do what they do, they really not trolling though. You know, you can mask that however you want. But listen, actually, I'm gonna end the convo between you and I. So what I want you to do is screen record it, listen back to it, and study it. Look at yourself in the mirror and just say like, this is how I'm gonna talk to her. Okay? You got it, bro. You got it. All right, Anthony, you have a go, my friend. What's up, Sabrina? Yo, A658 is crazy. I don't know who you are. Nah, I'm good, John. I'm not gonna say that. You know you are. Makes Rue the girl knows you are fun and not boring. Women hate people that don't create fun. That's true. That's true. That's true. No, that's hella funny. It's see, cause that's the thing. You got too many guys who are boring as hell. Like even like the conversation can be fun. You could be in a boring environment. Like I've said this millions of times. I can make a parking lot feel like we're in Paris. I can make, because the fun is really in the mind and the emotions you're experiencing together and how she's experiencing when she's with you. This is where enticement comes in. This is where more flirting comes in. This is when more desire wants to come in. I look forward to seeing him. I look forward to want to have conversations. He makes me feel good. But it's not trying to make her feel good because I'm trying to manipulate her like most of you guys do. Try to puppeteer, play with the puppet and shit like that. It is because this is an extension of who I am and what I do in my life. I forgot where hold on. Yes, let me say this. Hold on. This is beautiful. This was what I was going to talk about at first, but matter of fact, I'm going to bridge it into this conversation now that we're talking about that. Give me one brief moment, y'all. Hold on. Yes, I said that men need to stop saying if it happens, then it happens, because we go out and make something happen. Now, here's the thing. When I say you got guys with a defeated mindset, oh, if it happens, then it happens. I go out with the intention I'm going to enjoy my time because that's where I set myself out to be. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm not wasting my swag, my presence anywhere. I go out somewhere because I have the intention to get myself in there and I want to enjoy my life. It's not if it happens and it happens type of thing. Does it? Because I remember there was somebody that I knew. This one guy told me when I was on the cruise about all the girls that I was talking to. He was like, bro, if you just with this one or you don't want none of these other ones, bro, just give me some of them. And I'm like, me and my homie looked at him like, bro, get your own. Like, listen, I don't mind passing lobs, but dog, don't ever come up to another person and be like, bro, if you use too much, or if you don't want none of them, let me know. Why do you think that's cool? That's that if it happens mindset. Let me just let it fall in my lap. Let me just wish for money. Let me just wish for my success. No, you gotta make something happen because that's how you make shit happen. 1000%. Right? You know what I'm saying? That's just some real ass shit because you got people out here, we gotta just, I guess I'm gonna go with the flow. No, you are the flow. You make the flow happen. That's why you're there. But this is what most people can't see in their mind. Most people see what they're not doing, is that you're actually making everything happen. Even when things are passing by you, you're letting it just bypass you because you don't want to seize the opportunity. And earlier, we were even talking about seizing the opportunity. Hey, WZ, appreciate that. Zay hey, let's get some stars in the chat. Appreciate the $1. Appreciate the $1. Hey, bro, sharing is caring. Hey, nah, not like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, but the thing is, I'm not mad at, like, I would, if I had girls around me and I seen some other dudes come around, that's an easy lob. But if we're not in that vicinity and we're just trying to get some food and you just come up randomly to a motherfucker and be like, hey, bro, if you got, you know what I'm saying, pass me some girls. What? What? You see, those are people you need to stay away from, just in general, though. Because those are the people who are wishing to have something fall into their lap when they're supposed to be the ones making shit happen. I make shit happen. I don't wish. I dream big, but I also make big action. What is the title of this? What is the title of this, bro? The title is You Gotta Walk It Like You Talk It. Come on, bro. If you're a guy that say you can talk the talk, you can talk the talk, walk the walk, whatever, you have to show it. And it has to be a consistent thing. It's not to prove to them. It's to show yourself that all the positive reinforcements I see all the time in my life is an example of how I feel about myself. And it shows what my self-image or my self-perception really is. People think they're that guy until they get to those situations and they realize I'm actually not that guy. 100%, bro. Women also hate men who have too much fun. It could be that. I mean, shit. I mean, it depends on what the fun is. It's a good time to know when to be serious or know when to have fun. If I'm out, I'm having fun because that's what my intention is. If I'm out wanting to go to different places, I'm having fun. I don't need to be serious until I have to be in certain situations. Yeah, I am excited, Sabrina. I just bought my new Christmas hat. It's really lit. I can't wait to show it. Women cheating on their husbands and boyfriends because they come home and just relax. You got to show them that life is beautiful and different in your presence. I like that. I like that, bro. 1000%. Oh, my God. Hey, yo, I just see what this motherfucker. That's so funny. Appreciate that, Daddy. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. You're going to walk how you talking. All 5. Yeah, for sure. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, but listen, that's one of the biggest things in here because it's the same. All of these correlate some way, somehow. What you talk, how you talk, and what you don't, and then what you do. It all has to correlate together. Everything connects just as a constellation goes. It is always going to be like that forever and always. And if you don't see that, if you don't believe that in your mind, you're just going to be like the guy who says, yo, let me get one if you don't want one. Listen. There's multiple men like that in this world regardless. People see people thrive. People be like, oh, let me get a piece of that pie. Let me get a piece of that success. There's no if it happens, then it happens. It is about making it happen in your life because you're always the one who is making it happen every single time. Consciously or subconsciously, you are the creator of your life and you're going to be the one that's making it happen. You see, that's what we talked about what a player is. That is a player. Player isn't just someone who's smooth and good with women. Because then that means that archetype of player was made only for women. That's not what the player is. I'm not living my life to appeal to women. The life that I live for me is appealing to women, and women enjoy that. It's magnetic. Why is it magnetic? Because I love me. I exude me. I enjoy me. I'm intentional about my time. I'm intentional with what I'm about to do. I make conversations have fun. I make this part feel good. This place feel good. It feels like it's just you and I in this room. It feels like I'm just talking to you when I speak to you. When if I'm talking to a woman, right? It feels like that. Why? Because it's an extension of me. It's nothing to appease other people. And that's what most people be like, oh, that's what the player is. A player was created to be good for women. A player is created to be great for himself, and women would want to appease to that because that is beautiful to them. That is life. And a lot of women do like a man who has that type of lifestyle, who is like that, who enjoys his life. But why? I even said it in my video about Ultimate Ladies Man. It's not about obtaining a man who has free will, because a man can be women can be possessive. They can be controlling. They can want to dominate a man who can have these extensions of a bad boy, whatever the case is. But it's not even about that. She actually just wants to achieve what free will is like. And maybe she feels that through the man. But that's deeper in the game about a lot of other shit that we talking about. Happy birthday, Mike Hunt. Appreciate you. Thank you for the $10. Thank you. I appreciate that. Social engineer, 1,000%, 1,000. It's Mexican OT. Vibes. He will give me something cool. Facts. That's what's up, Sabrina. Lit. Appreciate that. My live neon colors, flashing lights. Most definitely. Said it will happen, and it happens. Then she said you can't do it about it. Yeah, it's wait. If you like what if I was being controlled by someone that I was dating with, and she said, well, it happens then it happens. And then she said, you can't do anything about it. Yeah. A lot of people have that type of mindset. If it happens, then it happens. If they control, they control. But that's the thing. I know through experience and a lot of things that I can't consistently learn or just hear a lot is about freedom. I prioritize my autonomy. I prioritize it because that is something that I love, I cherish. Everybody has their own autonomy at some level. Everybody's capable of autonomy and free will. And that's what we have for ourselves. And some people, because they see it, they try to tame it. They try to do it through power plays, power dynamics. They try to tear down other people. They try to talk shit. They try to do whatever just to get a reaction out of somebody. People do certain things because people cannot control people with autonomy, bro. And what does it want to do? It triggers people actually of how they feel about themselves within. What's up, Sanchez? Not everyone could be controlled. Most, yes, off. Yeah, no, for sure. But now that's deeper into the shit. Because even too, like thinking about what a player means and like how society usually views the word player or what a player is, most people they view it as like made for women. But they're saying it in a sense because it's like a power play almost. It's weird. It's weird. You didn't do your homework? You'll be all right, my dog. You'll be all right. Just tell them that your dog got your homework. But all right, y'all, if ain't no other questions, ain't no other comments, I'm going to go ahead and exit myself out tonight. You already know, got to get into this meeting. But this has been a player talk. It's been one for the stars, one for it. You know what I'm saying? It's been an incredible conversation as always, though. But it's just not only with women, but just in general, you always got to walk it like you talk it. You always have to, if you talk big shit, you got to back up that big shit. You can't just, and no, not that you can't. Because there's going to be people that say, there's people that's going to do it all the time. And it is what it is. But if you want to separate yourself from those who are like that and don't want to be average, then back up with what you talk about. Sorry to hear that, Sabrina. I hope keep your head up and spend as much time as you can with your dog. You're welcome, Sanchez. But all right, y'all. That's been my Player Talk Tuesdays. Every single Tuesday, every single week. New video out now, how to become the ultimate ladies man anywhere you go. New video coming out tomorrow. We're going to talk about the official all-star approach method to talking to women. Go, yeah. Talk to me. Talk to me in the back end, Danny. I'm gonna talk to you in a few. I'm gonna see y'all soon. We out this thing. Peace. Shine within, shine without. Authenticity is the new sexy. Membership open. Membership active. We out.